Hello everyone, welcome to the series on AI agents beyond Jupyter notebooks. In this series, we are building AI agent and understanding all the concepts about AI agents. In the previous video, we have added context to the AI agent and we understood how we can use the context into the functions. We have sent a notification to the user saying that, hey, we are fetching information for this city in this matrix. In this video, we are looking into a very important aspect of AI agent, that is session or memory. We will be adding memory or session to the AI agent so that AI agent can remember previous conversations as well. So let's get started. First, let me clear these things. Let me go to the official documentation. Here is the session. So when I go into the session, you'll see AI Agent SDK provides built-in session memory to automatically maintain the conversation history. There are many different ways of adding session memories. I'll show you all of them. First, SQLite session. It will create a conversational DB into the root folder and maintain the session. This is how you can create a session and add session when you run the agent. So here how it works. Before each run, it will fetch the conversation history. After each run, it will save all the information that is generated, and this is how in each subsequent run the context is maintained. Now there are many different ways with which we can create this session or memory. As I mentioned, one of the easiest way to get started is SQLite session. Then there is OpenAI default conversational API sessions. This is how you can create a new session. The session and every information stays on the OpenAI server. When you add OpenAI Response API Session Management, you need to understand that OpenAI will compact the session when the context window reaches to the limit. There is also a possibility to add SQLAlchemy sessions. This SQLAlchemy session class from agents will help you create a new session very easily. There is also custom session implementation as well. You can add a my custom session class which basically inherits session ABC from agent's memory session, and then you can implement these method into it, and when you create a new session, use this class. So this is about session and adding memory into the agent. Now let's look how we can do that into our application. I'm going to use SQLAlchemy and PostgreSQL to create sessions dynamically into the AI agent. For that, the first thing I have done is I'm running PostgreSQL locally on my machine via Docker, and I'm looking into the databases with dbeaver. The first thing I'll do is I'll create a new database, let's say AI_agent, and let me create this very quickly. First, I'll create the database into PostgreSQL. Now let's add a couple of things into our code base. So let me first stop this. We need to add a couple of packages. Let me copy those things. We will be adding PSY-COP-G2 binary for PostgreSQL. I will be adding OpenAI Agents SQLAlchemy, and let me add this. Oh, my bad. I need to use quote unquote here. Yeah. So we have now the extension for SQLAlchemy on OpenAI ready, and we have added async pg, pscop g2 and SQLAlchemy. Let me clear the screen and let's run the application one more time. Now in the src folder, I'll create a new file called database.py and very quickly add a few amount of code. This code basically creates an engine for SQLAlchemy, and you can see we need a new variable database URL in our environment file. So I'll very quickly add that as well. So we have this Postgres SQL with this dialect and my password, my user, my password, my host and port and database name. Make sure you use the same database name as you have created here on Postgres SQL. So this is done, and yes, we need to add this into the config file as well. So very quickly, let's do that. So we have added database URL into the config as well. So now that means we can have that. Let me close all of these. Now that means we need to add something here into the Telegram route so that when a new message comes, as we have created the user context, we would be creating a session for the user. So let me add a few amount of code here and I'll walk you through all the changes I have done. So now you can see I have created a new session from this SQLAlchemy session. I'm giving it a session ID by the chat ID so that the session ID will be unique for each user, and if it is not present into the database, this SQLAlchemy class will create it. I'm passing the engine we have created into the database.py and I'm adding create table true so that when you run this for the first time, it will create the tables as well. So I think these are the changes that we needed. Let me go to the Telegram and here I'll say, hi, what is the weather in Gandhinagar, and hit enter. Hopefully we will be seeing the response. Yeah, fetching weather from Gandhinagar for Gandhinagar. Oh, it seems there is some issue while sending the message back. Let me figure out what the issue is. Yeah, so I figured out the issue and solve it. There is no change in the code that I have shown you. It was my database that was creating issue. So you can see here, let me pass the message one more time and it will be fetching the information. Now you will be surprised to see that it did not do this fetching weather for Gandhinagar because this information is coming directly from the database because it is in the context. These couple of messages are in context. Let me do one more thing. Get weather for Bombay. Okay, so you can see fetching weather for Mumbai. Now if I do the same thing, get weather for Bombay, this time hopefully we'll be not seeing this because this is in the memory itself or the in session or in the context itself. So if I come here and I'll show you the database, so I'm here inside AI agents, public tables and sessions. Let me refresh this. You can see it has created one session, and in the messages, if I refresh this, you can see all the messages are here, content and role. This is the function call. You can see function call. Then this is the function output, and this is the final summary of the agent. So all the messages are there into the context. And as you do conversation with the AI agent, all the messages are saved here. And when a new user interacts, it creates a new session for that user as well. So this is how you can manage session into the AI agent like we have done here. So I guess this is it from my side for this video. I hope you have gained some knowledge out of this video. If you have any question running the code I have shown you in the video, get back to me in the comment section. I'll surely help you. Finally, if you like the work I put on my YouTube channel, consider subscribing to my channel. That helps. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the life. Feel the music. Peace.